Hi, my name is Ravi Rose, and I'm the founder of Divorce by Rose. And I can tell you that when I got divorced about a decade ago, I didn't realize that I actually lost a big part of myself. When I got separated, I actually realized that I didn't even recognize myself anymore. I didn't even know who I was anymore, and that I'd lost a big part of myself along the way during my 8-year marriage. So I didn't even realize that I was so different, and I was just not even understanding who I was anymore and how I'd lost so much of myself along the years. And I realized through a lot of self development, a lot of work on myself, that it's normal. This is what happens. And we don't realize that, and we don't realize that we change along the way, that we're supposed to grow, evolve, and transform. We only tend to realize that when we're getting divorced. So this is why I'm really excited to be sharing this course with you by Linda Coyne, our inner work coach in Divorce by Rose. She has created a course called Regain Your Personal Power. And it is so, so, so important for you to stop and think about, what is your personal power? Have you given it away to someone else? Have you shoved it under the rug somewhere? Have you not paid attention to yourself? So whether you're contemplating divorce or newly separated, and you're wondering, should I stay? Should I go? What should I do? What's my next steps? You have to just pause and take a look at this. And the reason is because it's going to change your life when you start to realize more about yourself. Sometimes it takes us, people who are parents who don't have a good network of help around us, it takes us years and years and years to finally understand that we've changed, and we don't even realize that we've changed. So the beauty is that you now have access to this video and to this information for Linda's course that will teach you what to pay attention to, so that you can take your life from this point forward and keep moving ahead. That's the whole concept of debating separation or divorce, or taking that next leap. You want to leap over to the next phase of your life, but first you have to understand yourself. So I welcome you to just stick around and watch the next part of this video, where Linda will explain what her course is about and what you're going to have access to. In addition, before I go, I wanted to tell you that there's 3 things that you're going to have access to when you purchase Linda's course. 1 is you'll have access to the course immediately. 2 is that you'll have access to Linda's private community. So now it's a closed community only for the parents who purchased this course. So now you're going to talk and engage and share with other parents who are thinking the same thing as you, who have the same questions and same concerns and the same worries and the same anxieties as you're thinking right now. Now, the third thing that you're going to have access to is the entire Divorce by Rose community, where you can chat with like-minded parents and our dozens of other coaches, professionals, and experts from various industries who are there to help you move forward with your life. Now, the best feature that I absolutely love, and I wish I had this when I was getting divorced, is that when you join us at Divorce by Rose, you can remain completely anonymous. So when you register, just use a fake first name and last name. And the most important thing is that now I want you to feel safe and secure knowing that no one will recognize you when you're in here. So now ask the questions that you want to ask and learn more about yourself, and take the time to evolve. Take the time to understand yourself, to dive deeper into yourself, and take a pause to just figure out, who am I and where do I want to go in my life, before you make any further decisions. Please do take a few minutes and watch the next segment right here. Don't go anywhere, right here, and you will learn more about Linda's course and what it is that you're going to gain and the benefits you're going to walk out with when you take this course, when you learn more about yourself. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Linda Coyne. I wrote this course, Regain Your Personal Power, for you. In my marriage of 36 years, I realized after the fact how much I had given away my personal power. It didn't happen overnight. It happened drop by drop. When I got divorced, the thing that started was a blindside. I never saw it coming. He just said, I don't want to be with you. And that dropped me to my knees. I was never so hurt in my life. And I was really at the effect of everything that was going on. I didn't have any personal power. My self-esteem was crushed, and I basically had no self-worth. So I wasn't starting at the starting block. I was starting well behind the starting block. So I had my work to do. Initially, I said, oh, if he changes or if this changes, everything outside myself. But when I took responsibility and started to look inside me, that's when I started to change. And the change was transformational. In this course, we're going to do that. We're going to dive deep into ourselves. We're going to look at how to manage our thoughts and how to feel our feelings and emotions, to understand them. Because sometimes the emotion we're feeling is not the feeling underneath. We might have an emotion underneath. For example, we might come out with anger, but underneath it really might be a fear of some sort. We're going to talk about the inner child. We all have one. And when I explored my inner child, I realized the childhood wounds that showed up as an adult and showed up in my marriage and how I handled situations. We're going to talk about the 6 basic needs that we have. We all have them. And when they're not being met, how that changes. Because we have a belief system that starts when we're little. And our beliefs and values create our thoughts that then create our actions and behaviors. And it goes both ways. Experience that we have end up creating belief systems. And then our beliefs go forward and create our thoughts and actions. So it's just understanding that whole process. And when we do, we can kind of catch ourselves and have an understanding of why we did certain things that we did. We talk about the burdens that we carry, some of which shouldn't belong to us. And we have to kind of hand them back, because just as human beings and helping each other, sometimes we take on things that don't belong to us. So we're going to talk about that too. And we're also going to talk about gratitude. I started a gratitude journal when I was going through the worst time in my life. And yes, there's always something to be grateful for. And I still have my gratitude journal today. In this course, you're also going to have bonuses. I have guided meditations that help you on some of the strategies that we talk about to get you started. Things that you can listen to over and over again if you want, or you can go on your own. I also give you a gratitude journal, just something to get you started in hopes that you'll start to create a gratitude journal that will continue for the rest of your life. So by taking this course, you are in my community, my smaller community, where we can share and learn from each other. We can share ideas, and it's just more of an intimate, and you can share more of your personal experiences. You'll also get a free membership to Divorce by Rose, the bigger community where you can come in anonymous. You can be anonymous in this, and that way you can be vulnerable and ask the questions that you need to ask. So look what you get. You get the Divorce by Rose app where you can be a member. You get my course, and you get to be part of my smaller community. You get the course to look over and over again, and all of the bonuses. It's a no-brainer. This is an investment in you that will not only help you with either contemplating divorce or going through your divorce, but help you in other areas of life. Because when you regain your personal power, you are more equipped to handle whatever life brings to you. That can help in relationships, in your job, in your family, raising your children, everything. It's all about that, and you can do it. So I'll see you on the inside. Thank you.
If you're a parent and you're either contemplating divorce or newly separated, and you're wondering, should I stay or should I go? We are here to help you find the answers you're looking for. At Divorce by Rose, we are not pro-marriage and we're not pro-divorce either. We are a select group of coaches, experts, and professionals from various industries who are here to help you replace your emotional decisions with logical and methodical decisions. With our guidance, direction, support, and most of all, our personal and professional wisdom, you will be 10 steps ahead. Whether you decide to stay married or get divorced, we will help you find your answers and your path towards your new beginning. Where else can you get 24/7 access to divorce professionals? When you join us, you will also have the opportunity to chat with like-minded parents from around the world and have access to our bite-sized courses exclusively available on Divorce by Rose. And remember, when you become a member, you can remain completely anonymous. When you register, all you need to do is use a fake first name and last name, and now you can feel comfortable and secure knowing that no one can recognize you, not even your mother-in-law or soon-to-be mother-outlaw. who now won't start a gossip column on something you wrote publicly. You're one click away from not being alone and preventing yourself from ending up broke and broken. Send us a DM once you're inside. Until then, wishing you a day that matters.